What's up, everybody? Jay here. Today's topic will be sadness and what you can do to try to overcome it a little bit. Because I'm working through some of this stuff myself, it might be insightful for you to see how I take things and how I think about stuff. Because I think sharing that kind of stuff with a lot of people helps people understand that, look, there's a way to move past these items that kind of bog you down, right? So, where does sadness come from? I'm not talking about the movie Inside Out, right? Sadness is always coming from a denial uh, or a lack of meeting the expectations. And the reason why I say that is people understand that bad environments can make them sad, but most of the time the negative stimulus out there, the negative influences that the environment has on you makes you sad because it's not what you expect them to be, or you see that and you could label it bad because it's bad, you don't expect to have that, you don't want to be wished that upon, or you don't want to wish that upon anybody. Therefore, it's a sad event that's happened. Knowing where that comes from already, you could or could not agree. But I'm just giving out an example out there of what it could be, and how it affects you is really important, because I'm all about trying to perpetuate, get yourself going, motivate you, and be happy and non-toxic. Be more professional because it is so good for your soul and for the community around you, right? If you're just happy and you could talk to other people, like, it's great. Life is great, and don't get me wrong, life is really great. Uh, if your expectations are not met, though, life can be less than great. That's all I'm saying. So, the way to get past these transgressions and these negativities are really simple. Number one, you have to take some worth out of the expectation, because when you disempower the expectation, when you take some worth out of it and you apply it to yourself and your mobility to focus on other tasks, it becomes easier to move on from the negative. When you do that, I know it's harder than it seems because it's really easy to say it, right? But when you do that, you'll feel like it's a little difficult at first, but your progress towards making something better happen is imminent. So I also want to tell you that good things take a long time to build up, right? Like, I want to have the best body ever, but exercising for 4 months now, I barely dropped like what, 20, 30 something pounds, and I wanted to drop 50 already, and I'm just like, I just need to continue. So, in order for you to be more productive and for you to be more happy about your surrounding, you have to take pride and have to take joy. Joy more than pride, because pride can kind of lead to that failed expectation thing. Take joy in the fact that you have made progress. Many steps are still steps. So, like, love the many steps you took, and don't look at the big number you're trying to achieve all the time, because good things happen in small increments, and so do bad things. If you let all the bad increments pile up, then you're going to notice big negative things all the time, which I think that's what people are prone to do. So try not to do that as much. And if you feel like you cannot achieve these basic tasks because your day to day is so difficult now because of whatever failed expectations that you've seen or what the environment has put you in, you have to say that, look, people should be able to do what they need to do in order to get out there and, live the life that they need to live. If you ever feel like doing your day-to-day tasks are difficult and very, very, you lack energy to even complete the task, then I suggest you take some time and meditate and try to think yourself well. You know, remember all the small achievement and accolades of where you were and what you're trying to do, and really relish in them, because it will motivate you to keep going. You know, for me, because I'm trying to lose weight, I always say, oh man, I love food and I'm eating so much, but I have to hit that gym so that I could continue the weight loss program that I've set myself on. And you know what? I know that I'm not doing a great program because I'm doing like an hour of cardio and then like 15, 20, 30, maybe an hour of circuit training sometimes when I do have the time. And I'm just like, why do you do that? Because that blows out your muscles in so many ways. Like, if I've already had two minor back injuries in the last 4 months, and I am not fond of that at all, you know. But um, remember the, but still, remembering your progress enables me to work harder, and taking note of your steps back pushes me even harder to work sometimes. So I'm really happy about that kind of stuff because even though I feel like I'm not making a difference right now, you just have to believe that putting in the work will eventually make you the difference in the long run. So that would help at the very same time you need some friends that you talk to about your major goals and projects so they could support you when you fall. Also, pick friends who don't make fun of you when you're trying to do these projects because if it is important to you, it's going to sting a little more. Remember that whole thing about expectations? If you pick a friend and you let them in on it and then they kind of hurt you, it's because you did not expect them to say these mean and hurtful things to you. So, long story short, if you ever get into a stint of that transgression, try to meditate and think yourself well. At the end of the day, it's if you can find one or two people who stick by your side thick and thin, and even though they give you crap sometimes, but they love you genuinely and are there for you, you got it made. The rest is up to you in order for you to pull yourself up and be the person you want to be. So I'll leave it off with that. I think I've covered enough subjects to support my claim relatively well. So until next time, keep on being positive and awesome, and remember to have a little fun. And I'll see y'all in the next video.